ALN Dynamics Sendirian Berhad is a Johor-based company and provides a full range of services for water supply development. The collector well is constructed with a reinforced concrete caisson that serves as a wet well pumping station. Horizontal well screens are installed near the bottom of the aquifer, resulting in high yield capacities that can range from 1/2 million litre per day to 20 million litres per day from a single well. From the initial consultation and evaluation to construction, our experienced teams will create the most cost-effective and efficient system to deliver water in the quantity and quality needed. Now let's take a look at the actual construction of a collector well by Adsb. After a potential site is selected, Adsb geologists conduct a complete hydrogeological investigation. Samples of aquifer materials are obtained from the drilled boreholes. After the evaluation of the boreholes samples, a test well and the series of observation wells are drilled and constructed. During the pumping test of the test well, Adsb can observe the effects of the water table at each of the observation wells. Results of the analysis of the pumping test data will be analyzed to determine the hydraulic properties of the aquifer. A course of concrete is poured. A steel cutting shoe was constructed in the first section of the concrete caisson to assist in the sinking process. The concrete walls are reinforced with steel rebars, which are woven and tied before the concrete is poured. This process will be completed on each succeeded section of caisson. Next, the workers install concrete around the outside of the caisson to form a dead mat, which will add in the sinking of the caisson. Here we see the completed cutting shoe. As the workmen continue to tie the steel rebar, noted, we see port assemblies are already installed in this section of caisson. These port assemblies are the locations where the horizontal laterals will be projected through the caisson and into the surrounding aquifer. The outer form is positioned and the concrete is poured. This well has a 15-foot diameter and 100-foot depth. When conditions occur where larger yields are required, the diameter well will increase to accommodate larger pumps and motors. Construction continues in this manner until the top of each section of caisson reaches the ground level. At that time, the next section of caisson is constructed as the process continues. When all sections of the caisson are sunken to the required well depth, a concrete well plug or seal is placed in the bottom. After the specified measurement, the base plate is constructed. If the hydrostatic heat is great, the plug will be reinforced with steel beams and base plate. Shown here, a professional diver is assisting in the inspection at the bottom, prior to the concrete and beam placement. At this stage, first steel bars are now sunken in, followed by the second steel bars. After the second steel bars are sunken in, the diver will do the final check before concrete is poured. A special pipe called a tremie pipe is positioned in the center and lowered into the well. A funnel is placed at the top of the pipe, while concrete is poured through the pipe and into the bottom of the well to create the plug or bottom seal.
Di sini adalah tapak RBF yang akan kita laksanakan nanti, iaitu riverbank filtration. Di sini lokasi yang akan kita mulakan, kita tempatkan caisson itu, dan kita target akan jari ini akan mengalir ke sana dan juga ke sebelah sana sungai. Kita mulakan dengan kerja-kerja SI pada hari ini.
Kita sekarang dalam kerja dating, kita tahu berapa pasir, berapa strata tanah untuk kita meletakkan caisson kita. Yang kita tengok ni, 5 lateral di bawah ni adalah pertama, literal bahagian pertama, dan di sebelah atas ni ada tekad yang kedua. Untuk kita buat keseluruhannya 2 tekad, 9 literal.
Hari ini kita mulakan dengan kerja-kerja drilling kita yang pertama. Hari yang pertama ada lubang lateral yang berujung sekali, lubang yang kedua.
Okey, ini adalah lubang yang pertama, lateral yang pertama, di mana kita tengah menarik casing yang kelima, bermakna 10 meter daripada dasar sungai ini. Dan kita lihat nampak feedback yang baik lah. Air bertambah banyak, bertambah jernih. Bila air sudah masuk dalam skrin, panjang saya ingat 10 meter sekarang lah. Kalau 5 meter casing, maknanya 10 meter kita punya skrin di depan.
Contact ALN Dynamic Sendirian Berhad today for a confidential review of your specific water supply and needs. You can also log in to www.alndynamic.com. ALN Dynamic Sendirian Berhad, Adsb.